Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises and the glory and honor to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahawashai, Bahasham, Rekha, Kwadash, and double honor to the apostles and elders of Grand Reston who lulu and teach word. Peace, salutations, and blessings to the Lord's hopeful elect who have been scattered in the four corners of the earth, who are in these last days are looking forward to be saved or to be delivered from the hand of their enemies, which are these other nations. You know, as we know, we are in the end times, the end time of this society, this world, this age, which is ruled by Esau, Edom, the so-called white people, or I may say the age of the heathens. Their time is up. Most have given them chance to rule this earth, and we are in the hand of their rule, and we see, the way this all earth, the way the condition that the all earth is in, the people, the environment and everything under the rule of these heathens, how it's become, everything is dying, everything is changed everything is turned upside down. The whole earth is being corrupted, the people have no fear of the Heavenly Father. There's no exaltation of the Heavenly Father under the rule of heathens. But the rule to come, which is going to be under the authority and the governance of the Israelites, to begin with the Lord himself, Yahweh Shai Mashiach, whom the world ignored, called him Jesus Christ. The rule is going to be under the righteousness, it's going to be governed in righteousness. I may say there are going to be no corruption, no unjustness, as we see this. As we see in this society, the whole earth is going to be ruled, by the law of the Heavenly Father and not of men. Not by the law of men, but by the law of the Heavenly Father, and everything is going to be peaceful, and under that rule, man, not like we see today. People are violence, people are destroying each other, people are destroying themselves, because there's no rule of law. This earth is not governed by the law of the Heavenly Father. So we're going to come to that point, in the near future, but the message is, under that control, everything is going to be turned into paradise. There's not going to be war, and the old man of evilness. If I may read, this is the book of Isaiah 2, I'm start from 1. It says, the word that Isaiah, the son of Amos, saw concerning Judah and Jerusalem, and it shall come to pass in the last days, and and that time is now. Now the prophet Isaiah saw in his time that in the last days there going to be an event or something that Messiah going to do, and that time is now. We are living in the last days of the last days, man. As the Bible being prophesied. There's no other last days like this than this, I may say. As he said the Bible, Esau is the end of the world and Jacob is the beginning of that forest. So right now we are living under the rule of Esau. And this is one of the signs as well of the end time, of the end of the age of the heathen, and also Yahweh Shai spoke of the signs of the hands, before his return. He said that in the end times you're going to see war, earthquakes, and in diverse places you can see uproar of the people. You may see, you're going to see what? You may hear war and rumor of war, pestilence and diseases, and that's what we see this now, and this is evidence that And it's evident that we are in the end time, you know. So we are living in the last days of the last days, man. And soon this society is going to be judged by the Lord, you know. And the judgment is going to come in different ways. You know, Messiah is going to put different judgment, you know, in this society, in this world. You know, it's going to be famine. You know, it's going to be pestilence, diseases, as the Bible been saying. You know, you're going to be people invading one another, destroying each other. The people going to be going against their rulers, their government. You know, so they're going to be sedition everywhere. You know, and the at the end we would also see Jacob trouble, a time of Jacob trouble. You know, this man Esau, Edom, the so-called white man. You know, he also is going to come down with a good wrath. You know, especially coming against you, Israel, you so-called Negro, Latino, and Native American, and also the people of the world that who gonna be standing out on his way. You know, try to stop him from uh, uh, getting to his what his agenda. You know, which his agenda is what to establish NWO. You know, to govern this world. You know, by the rule of by oppression. I mean, you know, by establishing himself as a power. That's what the Esau want. You know, so a lot of you people gonna die in the hand of Esau, because Esau is that sword that Mosiah is gonna use as well in these last days. You know, before he destroy him. You know, before he put him down. You know, because only the Lord is gonna come to hand Esau rule, man. He's the one who gonna keep Esau on the bay. You know, and after that he's gonna go in captivity. You know, and for a thousand of years it's gonna be war. It's gonna be destroyed complete from the earth. You know, but this are the thing that Esau is gonna do. You know, as I mentioned before, he's gonna come down with a great wrath. He's gonna use his military armies. He's gonna use his sword. You know, that Mosiah bless him. You know, to destroy a lot of you people, especially you Israelites, who are gonna stand on his way from achieving his goals, man. And as I mentioned before, his goal is what is to establish NWO, him to be like Mosiah, to begin with those elites of this society. They want to be like Mosiah. They want to control everything. They want to control your emotions. They want to control your whereabouts, your well-being. You know, everything. You know, they want to be what a defining factor for your existence. You know, but we understand, we even themselves, they have no control of their life. The one who in control is the Heavenly Father. You know, he the Father of all spirit. You know, so that's what it is, man. And we're gonna see there are so many things gonna happen in these last days that when we compare to other judgment that Mosiah have brought on the earth in time past, it's not gonna be it's not gonna be met. You know, the measurement is not gonna be met. You know, this evil that Mosiah is gonna allow to come on the earth is gonna be not comparable to the evil that have happened in time past. And that's why I say what? I may read this book of Daniel. You know, say what? And in at that time shall Michael stand up, the great prince, which standeth for the children of thy people, and there shall be a time of trouble. Trouble means evil, you know, such as never was since there was a nation, even to that same time. At that time, thy people shall be delivered, everyone that shall be found written in the book. You know, only the elect going to be delivered, you know, from the coming perils, from the coming trouble and evilness. You know, the elect of Mosiah. You know, so this evil that Messiah is going to allow to come on earth is not going to be compared to the previous evil that have happened in time past. You're not going to be able to compare this time with the time of Sodom and Gomorrah. Also, even to the time when Messiah flooded the earth, you're not going to be able to compare, because this time Messiah is going to judge this earth with fire. The missiles going to be the defining factor of your destruction, you know, especially the land of America is going to be complete, what, immersed with fire, you know, and nobody going to be able to escape from that land, So I may go back to the book of Isaiah 2 and 1 and say, well, the word of that Isaiah the son of Amos was so concerned Judah and Jerusalem, and it shall come to pass in the last day that the mountain of the Lord house shall be established in the top of the mountains, and shall be exalted above the hills, and all nations shall flow unto it. You know, so we're gonna be established. We so-called Negro, Latino, Native America, we are the house of Israel. We are the mountain of Mosiah. You know, you know, we are that government that Mosiah is gonna establish in these last days to rule this earth. After the destruction of Esau's system, after the destruction of this Eden hedge, the hedge to come is gonna be under our rule. Though like now we are in this condition, we are in the bottom, we are we are oppressed, we are suffering, we are going through atrocity, but all this is going to be changed, man. All these curses that Mosiah put upon us, the Israel, the curse of Deuteronomy 28:15 going down, all this is going to be lifted up, and it's going to be put upon these other nations. So they're going to be going through what we're going through, but we're going to be in what? In a better condition. We're going to be ruling in that time. So as it goes on, it says, well, and he shall be established in the top of the mountain. So we're going to be on top of this other nation, this other government. And that government is going to begin with who? The 144th thousand men. Those men who have been what? Redeemed, from the foundation of the world. They were predestined to receive salvation, the first fruit, they're going to be ruling alongside the Yahweh Mashiach in his kingdom, man, and shall be exalted above the hills, and all nations shall flow unto it, and many people shall go and say, come ye, and let us go up to the mountain of the Lord, to the house of the power of Jacob, and he shall teach us of his ways, and we will walk in his path. For out of thine shall go forth the law and the word of the Lord, Yahweh from Jerusalem. So all these nations, they're gonna come to learn the law of the Heavenly Father, man. Yahweh Ba'asham Yahushua. So the law of the Heavenly Father is going to be a what? A standard, in the whole earth, man. The whole earth is going to be what? Learning or live according to the laws of the Heavenly Father. If they transgress, we're going to have what? To get them light, you know. As it goes on, so, and he shall judge among the nations, and shall rebuke many people, and they shall beat their swords into plowshare, and their spears into pruning hooks. Nations shall not lift up sword against nations, neither shall they learn war anymore. So the whole earth is going to be at peace and our rule, man. It's not going to be violence. It's not going to be people covet each other. There will be no covetousness on this planet Earth under our rule, man. People are gonna be content of what they have. All these people, after they serve us, for thousands of years, after they go through their, I mean, after they finish their punishment, they're gonna go to their lands. The lands that Mosiah of what gave them. You know, the land that Mosiah gave them, they're gonna go back to their lands. But Esau is not gonna go anywhere. It's because it's not gonna have a land. You know, it's gonna continue to dwell. I mean, it's gonna could be destroyed actually. You know, so that's how it's gonna be in this, in that time. You know, so with that, with that, I may say Shalom, Yahweh Shalom Shabbat.